Good morning, everybody. If you guys hear me or whatever, kind of congested, is because I am, guys. I am sick. Right now that it's raining here in LA, I've been getting sick. Well, I get sick quick, so it doesn't really matter. So I get sick quick, guys. I don't know. I have a weak immune system or something. I do not eat any vegetables. I don't eat any fruits and this and that. Everybody's always recommending me to drink a lot of vitamin C, eat a lot of oranges and stuff, but I just never listen. So I think I get sick. That's why I get sick easily. But guys, besides all that, I'm here to make a video for you guys. You guys have been asking me a bunch of questions, which is pretty cool. And one of the questions that I remember that you guys have been asking me is, do I recommend this business for somebody that is fresh out of high school and doesn't know what to do with their life? Practically, that was a question. In some other words, but I just translated to these words. So, to be honest, brother, to you who asked me this question, I think if you have the transportation, if you have a little pickup truck, if you have an SUV, I say go for it. If you don't have a car, I suggest you look for transportation first. It's easy to buy the material because there's a bunch of manufacturers that do sell the material that you need to rent. But keep in mind, it's easy for you guys to buy it, start little by little, but it'll be hard for you to transport it, especially if you have like a little Honda or something. I just suggest you look for something that you're trying to transport all your materials in, I don't know what you want to start with, but I highly suggest you start with tables and chairs at first. If you don't have any knowledge of the jumper business, start with tables and chairs and work your way up. Starting with tables and chairs is not a bad idea, I say, because a lot of people always want to sit their big ass down on the tables and chairs. I say it for experience, guys. When I started just with jumpers, but then after people were starting to ask me for more for tables and chairs, so I was like, damn, so I invest in tables and chairs. So I went ahead and I invested in tables and chairs as well. That same week when I bought my jumper inventory, which was like 8,000 something, I went ahead and spent like another $2,000 or $3,000 on tables and chairs. So I highly recommend you first start with tables and chairs if you're barely gonna get into the game. Start with that, see how that goes, and then after work your way up, because everything is steps in this business. So first you start with tables and chairs, then you bring in a little 9x9 jumper or 11x11 or 13x13, whichever you think you'll be more comfortable in, or whichever you think will fit in wherever you're trying to deliver in. And from right there, just work yourself up. Boom. Then after you bring in some table linens or some table covers for whatever you're trying to rent, rectangular, round, cocktail tables, whatever it is. But I highly suggest you enter this business right now, that it's going to be booming during summer. One thing that I could tell you is not to get discouraged. A lot of people start this business and they think they're gonna start making money quick. Like I always say, it all depends on you, how you advertise yourself. If you advertise yourself minimal, you're gonna get minimal money. But if you start doing ads, Google ads, advertising on Instagram, word of mouth, passing out flyers, doing this, doing that. If you go out to the market, you take like a cool 20 stacks of cards and you start passing them out to clients. Not clients, but like people that you see. Hey, look, I just opened up a party rental business. Here's my card. If you're local, free delivery, blah, 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 blah. Boom. You start attracting more customers, and they'll be like, oh, look. They go home, they tell their siblings or kids or whatever, hey, there was a guy that gave me this business card that he has brand new tables and chairs. We should check him out. Boom. You have the back of your car with our information. In the front of your car, you probably have a few pictures of your jumpers, brand new jumpers, of course. And they're probably more than likely going to pick you because you barely started your business and you have brand new inventory. So people always want clean inventory, new inventory. To be honest, I feel embarrassed when I go to somewhere and say like my tables and chairs, they don't want my tables and chairs because they're kind of expensive or whatever. But when I go and deliver a jumper, because nobody has the jumpers that I have, well, for right now, nobody really has the jumpers that I have. So people are like, oh no, just let me get the jumper. I already got the tables and chairs cheaper somewhere else. Cool, it is what it is. I'm not gonna go ahead and compete with somebody because I know the tables and chairs, how they're gonna look. So once I arrive, damn, I'll be like, I'm not trying to knock nobody out their shoes or nothing, but I'll be like, shit, like, she didn't want to pay $1.50 for some brand new damn chairs, and I go, she wanted to pay 50 cents for some brown, rusted, almost falling apart chairs. But I just be like, hey, it is what it is. Whatever's your budget, that's whatever's your budget. I can't go ahead and be like, hey, since these chairs are dirty, me and my wife, we just stay looking like shit. Like, hey, it is what it is. I don't know how people rent these type of chairs, but girl, it's 2025. There's a bunch of new business owners, a bunch of new party rentals that are coming in with banging ass inventory, and they still want to go with the abuelitos inventories. Another thing, guys, back then, if you guys remember, I don't know if you guys remember or not, but back then the party rental used to be older folks, right? Older people. It wasn't so much young people. Ya era más viejillos, más adults, older than us. Their prices were way different than the prices that us as the new generation coming in have. Back then, I remember when my mom and my dad, my grandma used to have the party rental. They'll rent the chairs for a quarter, 50 cents. And the chairs, I remember, they were like metal, brown metal. It was those brown metal ones. Y también there was plastic ones, but I don't recall so much the plastic. All I know is that they were the metal ones because we used to grab them like 2x2 and deliver them. But yeah, so it's like the party rental business, it's always evolving. There's always new things coming in, like the dance floors with the LEDs. Now there's these damn jumpers that you could do parties in there. I don't know what they're called, like club events and stuff. I'm telling you guys, every year sale algo nuevo. Don't always be like, damn, I can't afford that. Damn, I wish I could get that. Damn, save, man, save. Try to do this. Say in a weekend you make $1,000. No, let's say we're starting your party rental, this and that. Stay in the weekend, you make $500. Out of those $500, put $300 aside for a new jumper, a new inventory, and keep $200 in your pocket. Because I know it's hard for us to save all the $500 because también hay gastos. There's gas, there's food, there's little things that you see in the street, like, oh, I want to buy my girl flowers, or ahora me fue bien, let me surprise my girlfriend or my wife with some flowers, a $20 flower bouquet, or whatever it is. Because come on, guys, we're all human. We cannot save all the full $500 that we're making in one weekend, or gas is expensive too. So just try to do that. Try to manage your money that way. Like, say, like, if you make 500, put 300 away, keep 200. If you make 1,000, keep 300 and put $700 away, whatever it is. Just keep that in mind, guys. I think when I started, I didn't know nothing about the ROI, return on investment, or anything like that. So everything that I'll get, I swear to God, guys. Sorry about that. Let me go put some hand sanitizer. Yes, and I do have hand sanitizer, guys. I do have hand sanitizer, so every time I cough, I do sanitize myself. I do have Lysol in here, big old Lysol that I bought for my van, for my work van. But let me tell you guys, I didn't know anything about ROI, right? So if, say, like in a weekend, I'll go como 1,500 because I used to make 1,500 on just a Saturday. Out of those 1,500, I used to be like, hey, I used to tell my girl and my kids, get ready, we're going to Chuck E. Cheese. After Chuck E. Cheese, we're going to Yogurtland. After Yogurtland, we're going over here. The next following day when we pick up, after when we're done picking up, boom, let's go have breakfast. Let's go have this. Man, by the time those 1,500, I think out of those 1,500, I think I'll just stay like with $400. Be like, damn, what happened to all the money? And my girl's like, you wanted to go out? I'm like, shit. So keep that in mind, guys. It is a learning experience. When you do enter the party rental business, there is going to be a good amount of cash flow, but I don't know how you're trying to do it. Zelle, cash, checks, debit cards. There's a bunch of form of payments that you could go ahead and accept. I specifically just like cash and Zelle. I don't like that Apple Pay. I don't like that Cash App. I don't like, do you accept Venmo? No. Cash, Zelle, 2 things. That's it. Oh, can I do Apple Pay? Yeah, but Apple Pay charges me a fee to transfer my money into my bank unless I wait the time period that they want, or whatever it is. Whatever it is. So, guys, it is up to you guys, whatever type of payment forms or whatever you're trying to receive. But I think cash is king. So go ahead and just accept cash, but do whatever you want to do. But yeah, guys, so that's, I hope I answered your question, brother. I don't know if you want me to go more into detail, but I highly suggest, fresh out of high school, make sure you find a truck, or if you have a truck or SUV or something, Start out with the basic tables and chairs, work your way up, go to my different manufacturers, ask them if you could see a 9x9. Maybe they're asking you for 9x9, maybe they're asking for 11x11s, 8x8s, 7x7s, 13x13s, 15x15s. Just depends, whatever jumper you think you want to work with, whatever you think will fit in most people's yards around where you're located at. Make sure you do look at that también. Don't just buy a 15x15 jumper and expect it to be rented, because to be honest, most people here in LA or wherever you're at, like here in LA, the biggest jumper that you could probably fit in somebody's front yard will be like an 11x11, 13x13 más o menos, but 11x11 for sure, because everything in LA is super compact. You have your neighbors de volada, boom, 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 boom. So you really don't have that much space. Like if you're in Victorville, Apple Valley, or stuff like that, Esperia, where they have big yards. Right here, the yards are really compact. But just take that in consideration, brother. And if you have any questions, make sure you go ahead, reach out to me. Once again, there's a lot of other party rentals out there that like to give advice, but they like to lie a lot, and not even be like, damn fool, how can you lie about this crap, you know? But it is what it is. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And I'll catch you guys on next video, guys. Peace.